Okay, so not that you asked, and yes, this is going to be the first installment of that series, so that's going to be how we start things off. Not that you asked, but so we're currently in Denver for training for our airline. I won't say which airline, I won't say what affiliate, but um, we were discussing like a lot of stuff, like as far as like caring for passengers, and they call them customers, I call them passengers because it's easier. Um, there was one, and I couldn't help but be reminded of this story, but there was one passenger in particular that I kept thinking about during the class when we were discussing it. And I don't remember her name, but she was an elderly woman. Turns out that she had actually been a nurse back during World War II, and she was cool as hell. But I had taken her out curbside or whatever in the wheelchair while her son was pulling up the truck or whatever vehicle they were getting in at the time. It's Wyoming, so everybody has a truck, right? Um, anyway, she asked me where she could go to smoke a cigarette. I just took her right outside. Then she asked where can she put out her cigarette when she was done smoking. I said, well, everyone just kind of like smears it on the trash can itself. Like we have one of those ashtray things on top, but obviously I wasn't going to make her reach for that. And she does this thing. And to this day, like, I'm appalled. She's like, I learned this the first week of training. And she just puts the cigarette out in the palm of her hand. And I'm like, oh dear God. Like, I'm thinking she's hurting herself. Not a single mark on her. I couldn't believe it. She's like, yeah, they taught us the first week when I was first enlisted. I don't know if she was like medical or what it was or whatever that she was enlisted for. Because during the times or whatever, I don't know what the actual standard were as far as female soldiers. I know, like, even today, it's kind of like a thing that people get pissed off about for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, I will remember. She was like one of the coolest elderly women like I've ever met. Just out of nowhere. They taught me how to do this in the army. Just that's great. That's one of the best things ever. But yeah, so not that you asked, but yeah.